so let's go over the rules one more time. 3-heart challenge. No fairs. All man mode.
All man mode. Okay. Do we start?
Right now. Oh, I need to step out when we get into the game, just so I can make my tunic yellow, because I am a Super Saiyan.
You want to?
That's what I'm all about.
I'm upset.
Why's that?
The NBA All-Star game got moved out of
Oh,
Charlotte.
goodness gracious.
Yep.
What's that? 20 seconds in and we're already talking about basketball.
Well, we didn't. I have to make up for it. We didn't talk about it at all in the Doom game.
Are you sure?
Okay, maybe I might
like we
be wrong.
You always.
But well, screw you.
Man, I really wish I could skip these. And my controls keep resetting every time I open the emulator, and it makes me really sad.
I don't have that problem.
We need to count how many times we die.
Well, it should be never if you're a good Zelda player.
I'm just saying I died not me one time.
It's because you suck.
You're not wrong.
You know, this game makes, I've told you multiple times before, but this game makes up the big three for me. This one, A Link to the Past, and Majora's Mask.
Mine are Wind Waker, Majora's Mask, and this game.
They alternate between a remake, then an actual game. Remake, handheld, remake, console, remake, handheld, remake, console.
I want Zelda 1 and 2 remade, fully 3D, third person. I think that'd be cool.
Well, I'd be alright with the Link.
Alright, yeah, I had to stop it for a second. Change my tunic to yellow. As a Super Saiyan, it is my duty. Okay, so I think I know what.
What?
I think the. That's weird. I can't find my Z target button. I mean, I said it before we started.
Oh, time to talk to Saya. Wow, a fairy. Finally a fairy came.
Crap. I don't know what's up with my Z target. I know it's set.
I think one of yesterday I was talking with you about how I had a problem with Hyrule Field, but I agree that I think Majora's Mask has its flaws, a link to the past, the experience, you know.
I mean, I get that. I think I like A Link to the Past a bit more. Just for the
But
difficulty.
what I'm saying is Majora's Mask got its slow, it's got a slow start,
It really
and
does.
yeah. Just got my sword finally.
How many rupees do you have?
12.
What are you doing?
What do you mean?
Well, I have my sword in 27 rupees.
Yeah, I just went straight, got my sword, and I was going slow about it.
It's because you're a scrub lord, and you're gonna lose to me. In time and death.
I thought this wasn't a waste.
I'm just saying.
Bet you I'll beat this game before you.
I literally just said that I'd beat you in time and death.
I'll beat you in both.
You wanna fight me? I'm gonna win, I promise.
Bet you I'll win.
You're also gonna be the first one to die, too.
Like I was the first one to die yesterday in the play.
Look, that was dumb. Communism, okay?
Or just pure suckiness from you.
I don't wanna hear it. Who carried in Doom? Not you.
Well, I mean, you know, I go about it more slow than you. I don't want to hear you.
I mean, I may have died way more than you and killed way less enemies, but I was carrying.
Hey, one of my deaths do not count in Doom. Because I died just to try and figure out how to get you to respawn.
I'm sure. That is such a
Video
cop-out.
proof. Video proof. I even looked at you and told you. Video proof.
I don't actually think it is in the video. I don't remember it.
It is.
When I went through editing.
Pretty sure it should be. Because it happened while we were playing the first level.
Man, this is the third time I gotta go through this scene. When I goofed up my save at the beginning, and now.
Do you have your shield?
Yeah, I'm talking to the Deku Tree.
I'll catch up.
I don't think he will. I'm gonna actually go for the. I'm actually gonna go for the Skulltulas this time.
Remember to save all.
And don't get Heart Containers, because I did that already, so that was bad.
And don't die.
That goes without saying.
When dealing with you, I have to make sure you know that. Can you list your top 5 games of all time?
Oh, that's tough. Alright, hang on, here goes. Wind Waker is number 1. Wind Waker is my favorite game of all time, but it's pretty close behind, or it's pretty close ahead of Majora's Mask, and Ocarina of Time kind of ties with it, so I just kind of count them as one. Number 3 would have to be... Huh, this is harder than I thought it would be. Give me your top 5 while I think about it.
Just to clarify, I meant not just Zelda games, but all games.
I know.
I'd have to say number 1 would be Majora's Mask. I love that game. Number 2 would have to be Final Fantasy X.
Wow.
I'm not. Oh yeah, my list. I'm not going to include any of the same franchise. Majora's Mask will just be the Zelda token.
Okay, I'll go redo mine then.
Silent Hill 3 will be number 3. 2's better than Silent Hill 3. I mean, it's got a better story, but I just enjoy playing Silent Hill 3 a lot more. My 4th one, another RPG, would have to be the original Suikoden on the PlayStation, and my 5th one would be Super Mario World.
Alright, let's see my top 5. Wind Waker. Okay, I won't include the same franchise either. Wind Waker is number 1. Number 2, probably Ultimate Ninja Storm 4. That game is great. And my number 3 would be Age of Empires 2, which is awesome. My number 4 would have to be maybe Civ 5, Civ 4. My 5th favorite game of all time. I don't know, that's a close one. That's kind of hard to decide, honestly. This hurts my soul.
That's what 6 through like 10 or for me. Like, I didn't show a lot of love to the newer games in my top 5. That's probably due to nostalgia in a way. But I do love newer games. Like Halo 3 is probably one of my favorite games of all time. I love the story and all. I love the Halo books. They were great.
I haven't actually got around to reading them.
I love Fall of...
The Lord of the Rings books are really nice.
Fall of Reach would be the first one. First one I'd read it by year. It's also the first one I believe in the series. It's just, I think it's the best of them all. I just love the story. It basically tells you the story of the Spartans leading up. So, what happened that Reach, the discovery of the Covenant and all that. I just love that book.
I think Halo is my favorite shooter game. FPS.
It was undisputed for a while until Borderlands 2, to be honest. Love that game.
Borderlands 2 was great too. I had a lot of fun playing that. Plus, I love the villain so much.
For Zelda games, it'd have to be Majora's Mask, A Link to the Past, and Ocarina of Time were tied for 2nd and 3rd. 4th, I would consider A Link Between Worlds, and 5th, it's between Zelda. I think it's Zelda Minish Cap, to be honest. I love the Minish Cap.
Minish Cap is really underrated.
It's amazing for a handheld game. Played it all the time. my Game Boy. That's also how I got into A Link to the Past as much as I did, because I had it on the Super Nintendo, but it became way more accessible to me as a kid on the Game Boy when it came out with.
What are we playing after this? Are we gonna go straight to Majora's Mask or have like a little break? Finish doing something?
I think that's something we should figure out when we finish this game, because I don't know how tired of Zelda I'll be when I finish this game. I think most likely we would be able to do Majora's Mask Squad after this, but you don't know. We could experience troubles in this game. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I like to plan ahead these kinds of things, but I mean, you never know. I mean, I might not want to play it at that point. We have a bit of time, though, to figure it out.
I'm not gonna lie, you got me possibly wanting to record my own.
It's fun. It's a lot of fun. What would you record?
Possibly like record my point of view while we're doing this.
I think that would be cool.
Yeah, upload it to like either our channel on here or possibly my channel. Only thing is, the only problem I really have is my speech impediment. I've never really liked. That's one of the reasons. Yeah, that's one of the reasons why I don't watch my video, ever watch videos with me recorded on, is because of that. Like, I'm very self-conscious on that.
Well, I don't know. I mean, if you did it with your own individual channel, I mean, maybe I should as well. Maybe we could just rename it, and then have like 2 separate playlists with our different points of view.
Well, we can't do it for this one so far because I'm not recording this one.
I mean, I'm sure you could set something up later. I mean, it wouldn't be that big a deal.
It would for me. I'd have to. It'd have to be fully recorded, or I wouldn't feel right.
Well, you could maybe start it up when we get to like Majora's Mask or something.
That is true.
Where are you at right now?
About to. I'm with the Deku scrub that betrays his brothers.
Okay, I have a pretty healthy lead on you.
Where are you?
About to kill Goma.
I'll catch up coming up. Don't worry.
Sure you will. Platforming is going to be a doozy with me though, doing this keyboard control crap.
Tried back flipping over the chain spindle thing.
Whoa, almost got the heart container. That was close. Make sure you don't do that.
I'm not incompetent, like some people, you know.
Like me. I see what you're doing. I'm catching
Hey, I'm not saying any names here.
I think you are.
Okay. I'll catch up. Boy,
I don't think you will.
I'm coming
I
for
really
you.
don't think will.
I'm like a good only three minutes behind you.
That could be a big lead though.
Not for long. Not in longer portions of the game.
Well, I gotta go through this freaking cutscene. And I love the cutscenes in this game.
They become. I talked about it yesterday in a little run that turned out to be a practice run. They became repetitive for me.
Yes, but, I mean, I think they're really well done though.
I know, but what I'm saying is, I went through them so much as a kid because I would just restart the game after I got as far as I could.
Me too. Another thing I think this game has going great for it is its soundtrack. Literally every soundtrack in this game is pure gold.
You know, before I knew we were recording, I thought we were going to be doing the Majora's Mask 3DS version, so I was getting everything ready for that.
Well, I mean, what do you really have to get ready for that?
Well, I have to charge my DS for one, because I broke my charger a long time ago, so I had to get a new one.
You're a scribbler. Well, I mean, if you're not gonna record that, you can do it with the 3DS version. I mean, it's not really that different.
That is true. Except the 3DS version, I think, is the superior version.
Me too. But then again, I've never played the N64 version all the way to completion, so.
You see, a lot of people complained about it because of how they changed bosses. I think they made it so much better. And the swimming mechanism, I actually like it a lot more. At first, I didn't think I was going to like it. But then I realized you could still use the old way to swim. All it took was energy. And personally, when I would do a run through the game, I would use Chatu Romani, which gave me infinite.
I like the first Idea Link is really great, really hard to get, but it makes Majora so easy to kill. Which is kind of a bummer, but it's also really awesome.
Yeah, I know.
About to get this emerald if this tree would stop blabbering on and just die already. Finally got that.
Hey, we might have to stop recording after the first boss. My little sister is being a little loud, and I don't want her to be get caught over the recording. Yeah.
Well, we're going on about 25 minutes right now, so I mean, I need to stop it anyways.
Yeah, we can just continue from this point on. We are, Chris. You ready for college?
Not one bit.
Well, I'm fighting Gilma right now.
Alright, old Deku Tree finally died. It's like a 5-minute cutscene.
Yeah, my younger sister, she's just real mad at me right now.
Alright, well with that, I'm ending this part. I don't know if anyone is, so I'm just gonna end it.
Actually, keep it going until I get done with the Deku. Yeah, you can go ahead and end it, you know.
Alright. I really need a way to end these properly. Peace out, my home dogs. That works, right?
Okay.
That's cool. That's it.
So